Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, recruits of Atom. Welcome back to Atom RPG and Playing Hardball. So we found this little abandoned farmhouse here or something. There's even a field with a scarecrow around, and we made ourselves some stuff like this respirator, a do-it-yourself respirator that keeps away the toxic dust and other stuff. And we do have the bag now, and otherwise we left a stash inside the hidden basement. So under this bed over here there is a hidden basement. We killed a rat and we got something special, a golden walnut from a nutcracker in there. That is just very special. And now we are going to a guy we just found. Like we saw his fire in the distance. Let's go around here. I don't want to kill anything yet because we can skin and get the stuff. So this guy here, yeah. So let's talk with him. Oh, he's got a sheep. Here stands an old man in a foreign tracksuit. There's a flat cap over his graying hair, and hanging around his neck are some spectacles. He welcomes us with a firm handshake. Hey there, hope the monsters didn't bite you on the way here. Thanks, I had to fight a few though. Well, not really, we could have, right? But we dodged them. See, it's dangerous to walk here alone. This place is practically under siege. One thing is nice. They don't attack on their own usually. Oh, I'd have a hell of a time cooped up in here. All those spiders, ants, rats, ugh. It's like they are symbiotic. A few more years and they'll form a political party. The man lets out a mirthless laugh and eyes his surroundings, as if looking for something. He then exhales and turns his head back to us. But anyway, I have this fire going. If you have any canned food or tea, you are invited to cook it here. Use my pot if you will, or just sit down and get yourself warm. Alright, and if you by any chance have a pair of dice, we might play for a while. I seem to have lost my own pair some time ago. I'm not much of a gambling man, but I think it's a fun way to spend time. Okay, we need to find dice. Yeah, that's good to know. I'd like to ask you some questions first. He nods and crosses arms on his chest, waiting for our question. How's life? I recently bought a sheep, but what do you know? Bandits started raiding the place right after that, and as soon as the mugging stopped scaring me, monsters migrated here from the south. At least it's not boring, that's that. I see. Another question maybe? He nods and crosses arms. Tell me about yourself. For the bombs, I was a civil helicopter pilot. In the mountains, there were lots of settlements which were hard to reach by car, so I delivered food and medicine to them. I wonder how they are coping now. Hope everything's alright. I see. Another question maybe? What's new around the village? If I get sick, I visit Doc Mikoyan in the village. Sometimes I get water from them folks, but mostly I live on my own. It's more comfortable for me this way. Some like constant company, but some like to be alone. I'm one of the latter. I see. Another question maybe? Heard any rumors? I heard of some adventuring type that buried a stash somewhere in the area. After that, I think he got shot or mauled by wolves or something, and the stash is still there. I'd go and look for it, but I'm too lazy. So you're welcome to try your luck searching. I see. Another question maybe? Heard any other rumors? Okay, no, nothing except for the adventuring guy. Okay. Well, that is certainly interesting. You don't mind if I have a look around, right? So you do have two sheep, actually. Yeah, the sheep is grazing peacefully. You assume that the sheep is not in the talking mood. Okay. So I guess we found that stash he mentioned. Oh, that's interesting. So he does have empty bottles, so he's also drinking a lot. Doesn't care for the bottles. Oh, canned meat. And a photo. The man in this photo looks like a hero of the Soviet Union. Oh yeah. Oh, there is something. 2 more bottles. Oh, I wonder if that could have gotten... if we could have gotten the stuff quicker this way. Okay, well. And there's this log. Let's get it. Burned out car and rusted, everything. Okay, but he also doesn't have vodka. So the thing is, well, we do have 200 units of hunger. But this one is 600, so it would be quite the waste, and the meat is also 600. And we are also, well, we do have 10, we lost 10 health points though. And it gives us back 3 to 7. Yeah. But let's wait a little bit. And oh, by the way, so was there anything else like in this direction? Oh, no, this is the end of the map. Oh, there's a, oh, okay. So I think we are going to check out the trash heap over there. But actually, I don't want to fight anything right now. Because there might be... maybe we get some more work or something. Scrap metal, that's good. A log. More scrap metal. Scrap metal is actually very useful. Oh, this looks so dirty over here. Better not fall in there and surely not drink from there. So this is, I think this is the northern part of the village, right? Yeah. We walk here. Is there anything there? No. Ah, and there we leave the area, okay. Okay then, so let's find ourselves a vodka bottle. Let's run into the village. Okay, that one we checked out, so all on this side. Actually, I think we are nearly through. Except for this one here. Oh, but let's talk to the old gentleman over there. Maybe he has some tips for us. Hey there, worker. What news do you bring? I want to ask you some questions. Okay, no. Well, tell me about yourself. Gosh, that's a shame. I'm a simple man. I lived through so many wars that I can't even count them all. Lived until such an age that I have no more friends. Even my wife died. God bless her soul. Even now I don't believe in God. Ha ha ha. The old man seems to avoid talking about his life between the wars, but mentions it enough that you suspect he wants to. Oh. And how did you earn your money in peacetime, old man? Ha, if you are so interested, I'll tell you a secret. I was a hunter. Well, not a hunter, more of a poacher. I hunted in reservations and in game reserves. Anyway, the rare game went, I went. The old man flaps his toothless mouth, but his eyes, you notice, start glowing as though recalling his memories has filled him with the vigor of his youth. Yeah, I brought meat to the market. I sold hides to the tourists. I got horns to all them. Collectors, so they'd put them on walls and they're fletch. Now however all those great beasts have disappeared from the woods. It's a real pity, you know. I'm not to blame, I know that. But sometimes I feel like I exterminated all them critters. Many sins are on my old head, Johnny, and that makes me sad. Oh, okay, so you should not have shot so many, but rather... yeah, but that's the difference between a poacher and a hunter, I guess, right? A real hunter knows how to preserve wildlife. The old man suddenly becomes very sad. We remember that old folks are very sentimental at times. Don't be sad, old man. You know what might help if you tell me about your hunting and traveling techniques, passing wisdom to the next generation and all that. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The man loosens up. In his eyes we see the spark again. Oh. You want some teaching from old man Simeon? Sure, I'll teach. Why not? You open your eyes, Sonny, ears, Sonny, and listen. I won't remember all of it, but something I'll tell you might help you out on the road. You're so tan, you must travel a lot. The old man coughs and then starts telling us how to build a small furnace from a tin can, how to make some aspirin from a willow tree, and how to create compasses and spoons out of tree bark and other handy materials. Oh. He then even tells us how to boil water in a simple hat. It's not as instructive as learning on our own, but most of his advice is really useful. That's the stuff, Shani. See, this old poacher still has some fire left in him. Thank you, old man. Now I need to think on all that information. Oh, nice. And we got 5 survival points. Excellent. Were there crafting recipes? Oh, no, okay. No. The compass. But that's nice. So now we have survival 50, actually. That's nice. Alright, good. That's nice. So it always pays off to be nice and kind to people and to talk with them a little bit, right? So there's no one here. Oh, that's a good opportunity. Soap, a compact cassette. That's a radio transmitter, okay. Oh, another babushka scarf and some corn. Okay, so that's good. No one knows that we were in this. Let's use it. No, we can't. So I guess that we switched it off now. That's good. That's good. So we are not stealing anything, right? So we're just borrowing it for a while. So, but still we need to find... We need to find the person. So didn't we try to get... Oh, I think the guy wanted some cold beer. Didn't we have a beer already? No, I don't think so, right? Or did I put it in the stash? No, I don't think so. Who are you? Ah, this is this guy. What's your opinion on the local bandits? The man clenches his large fists. The white of his eyes goes bloodshot. We watch as his whole body shakes with the wave of poorly concealed anger. Goddamn lawless jackals is what my opinion is. Instead of working like decent people, they rob our village and peaceful travelers. Oh, if we had their strength, we'd show them all. Even the mere existence of the bandit seems to challenge some of his personal beliefs. This villager looks sincere as his anger. A man such as this would rather die than cooperate with never-do-wells. Don't get upset, I just wanted your opinion. Now can I ask you some questions? Tell me about yourself. He lets his guard down a bit. I'm a simple man. I will walk a lot, and I wish everyone would be like that. Work keeps all the bad thoughts away and lets you sleep better. Okay, I think we already talked with this guy, and also he looks very much like the one. There's someone. Oh! The drunk old man tells the barman some nonsensical anecdote. It's rather hard to make out what he mumbles about, so the barman just nods politely in response. Oh, hello travelers. I can see you two came into this modest pub. Well, when you learned that the great wizard and magician minister decided to pay it a visit. Wow, listen, can you show me some magic tricks? The old man squints with contempt and waves at us dismissively as if we were an annoying mosquito. Oh, I'm not some kind of a cheap tricks performer, boy. I'm a wizard. At the word wizard, he squeals and points at his chest, at our chest with his callous index finger. We knit our brows skeptically. Let's stay silent. The man smacks his lips angrily and threatens us with his bony fist. Tricks, schmicks, what are you talking about? Tricks belong in the circus. Wizard and magician minister does only the, what's it called, the real deal. The old man raises his angry eyes at us, clearly wishing to add something else to that, but suddenly he freezes as if he's recognized us. Wait a minute, boy, it's you. Hey, what's your name? This is very important. Yeah, like Alexander already shouted it out. Our name is Hardball. Hardball F, right? No way! Hardball F, is that really you? Yes, that is you! The same eyes, the same face, yeah. I never thought that in this corner of the world I could meet Rodion's adopted son. What a twist of fate. Or fortune, even, if you'll excuse the expression. That's right, Grandpa, I am him, Rodion's adopted son. Of course, it's definite. Otherwise, I'd be a common demented old man who's got it into his head with no valid reasons that he's some wizard. And now he's hustling random strangers with his idiotic ideas. Let me surprise even more. Your real biological father is the death god himself. Then who's this Rodion? Oh, you want to know a bit more about your adoptive father, boy? That's rather commendable. The old man scratches his lice-ridden beard thoughtfully. Yeah, he was a great guy. Very strict. I served together with him at the railroad before the war. Our families were friends. Sometimes we would drink secretly. But it was all civil. I don't have much respect for alcohol. I prefer healing potions. He throws a quick glance at his cup and carefully moves it away from you. Or from us. We distrustfully look at his face that has gone purple from constant drinking. When the bombs fell, it turned out that we were cut off from our relatives. Back then, I was still unaware of my magic power. Or I'd teleported us from that tricky situation. But it wasn't meant to be, so we stuck together. And then we found you, and our ways parted somehow. I was whisked away by the supple matter of the, astral plane, while Rodion went somewhere with you, but you probably know it yourself. You said my father was the death god? Exactly. After the war, Rodion and I were wanderers. One faithful day the road led us to the lair of some cultists. There, the parishioners explained that they were about to sacrifice to the death god, the child of that very death god, meaning you. And Rodion went mental. He always liked children, so when he heard that, it was like sacrilege to him. He started spraying bullets left, right and center, then grabbed you and ran. A couple months later, our roads parted. Wait a minute. You decided that the kid was the son of the death god just because some shady cult followers told you so? Well, yeah, why would they lie? That's a good point, right? A mortal? Ha! You're a joker, boy. I myself am the great minister, not some loony old man. It's in my power to bring down the stars and raise cyclones, while you haven't yet realized your true divine nature, so take that. Okay, well, let's end this bizarre conversation, never return to it again. Deal? Deal! In a single move, the old man sends the remains of the moonshine down his throat, and the barman unwillingly puts another cup of it in front of him. You're not recalling the old times. You must think of that thing instead, the future. Well then, how has the life been, Minister? Don't stay overnight at the unknown house of a nameless crone, Hardball F. Her servants, the cruel skin worms, can't wait to get hold of your soul. Ah, that's interesting. In this case, let's chat some more. Yeah, this old wizard can share a lot of wisdom with you. Right, you said your name was Minister? Exactly, boy. This is the name of this mighty magician who you have the pleasure and honor to see in front of you. But this has not always been my name. Before the war, I had a common name of a mortal. It was simple and not at all reflective of my future. Damn it! Of my future importance. Yegor was my pre-war name. Nice to meet you. Why did you change your name? Minister sounds much more impressive. This used to be a very important position before the war. Aye. A respectable, well-paid minister's the name of the ruler of those, what's the name, destinies. An interesting reasoning. Can I ask you something else? And by the way, so it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You want to expand your horizons? I understand. I can help you with that. Do you live in this village? No, I live in its suburbs. I come here to have some rest and to stock on some local healing potion. The old man covers his cup full of moonshine with his palm. Ashamed, we shrug. You've got a curious healing potion there. It is very healing indeed. I swear by all gods of this godforsaken world. Right. Can I ask you something else? You want to expand your horizons? I understand. I can help you with that. And what do you do? I grow my garden and catch animals, but that's not all I do. Not many people are aware of it as I keep it secret, but I practice magic and all sorts of sorcery. There are few in the world who could come near me in the power of magic. Cross my heart. Oh, that is truly interesting. Fascinating even. Do you mind showing me your magic? I don't want to show it to you. How about that, huh? Maybe I can make the Rhodosis of Colossus dance go back, or move Mars and extinguish the sun. I just don't feel like doing it right now. Right, can I ask something else? So, do you know any rumors? I've heard that the black necromancy called radiation has struck various piles of metal scrap in the wasteland. For example, a buzz near the village. But if you are touched by its harsh power, don't despair. Better drink plenty of that powerful stuff. And all the side effects will be gone in a second. Thank you for your advice. Can I ask something else? Do you know any other rumors? No, just the necromancy stuff. Okay, well, then let's change the subject maybe. But nothing else comes to mind, so that's it. I'm leaving. Have a nice day. Thank you. Alright. So then, there's this beer. But I think we can't take it, right? No. Hey, we don't like kindly to thieves in these parts. Hey Katja, how you doing? How about those mushrooms? Still need them? Yeah. How you doing? She seems a little shy. Not too bad, thanks for asking. Great to hear. Can I ask you some questions? Why are there so many mushrooms? Well, we already talked about that. Have you heard any good rumors? I heard that this band, Atomic Love Gurus, went on tour around the Oasis. A traveling salesman showed me a black album of theirs once. It was great. Sad that I'll never hear them live. Well, maybe you will. One more question, please. Tell me about yourself. What is there to tell? I grew up in this village and lived here all my life. Later, Vanya and I inherited this place. After that, well, you can see for yourself. The girl looks shyly down at the floor. Also, I brew homemade alcoholic as a hobby. I love to tinker. That's really interesting. So, well, nice hobby you've got there. Well, duty calls. Have a nice day. Well, it looks like we will actually have to pay money for this. Or maybe actually, let's do something else. So I suspect something, because there was this guy, right? So let's talk with him again. And he's also probably looking at something. Can we actually... Oh yeah, so there's a cassette collection. Oh, there's coffee there. The frying pan. I wonder what it does or what we could do with it. That's soap. Oh, a book, Sign of Honor. And there is some ammunition. 4 shots. So maybe we can actually get here, maybe during the night or something. So let's talk with him again. The old guy. Hello, comrade. What news do you bring? I just wanted to ask a few questions. What rumors have you heard? Yeah, so he doesn't know anything about the bandits. Seems that your charming personality did the trick. The man looks around like a thief and gets really close to you. Saw it with my own eyes. One heck of a story, comrade. We have this trader in our village, a shifty fellow, who enjoys acting like he knows everything. But a few days ago, we had a caravan from Krasnonomeni, and I saw how he groveled in front of the other merchants, begging them for something. All his pride vanished, peeled off like shabby paint. It seems he has some skeletons in his closet. I knew it all along. Interesting. Let me ask you something else. Yeah, but... Tell me about yourself. How's the living? How's the health? Why are you so interested, comrade? You think I have a bad living? Is that what you imply? A fair man always has his place in the collective, as well as the grounds for a good way of life, even after the apocalypse. You should take less notice of what some antisocial elements say about my pre-war career. You know who I'm talking about. Those that say I bribed pocketed party donations and all those other lies. All lies, I can tell you. Did you know that those same people were considered possible felons by the police? All the while I was climbing the career ladder. They had not the skills to spell their names, while I was taught to direct entire communities. And now, entire communes. And now, see how it turned out? Life made equals out of all of us. Those that lived by the law and the crooks. This concerns me very much, but apart from that, life is life, comrade. You only get one and there is nothing afterwards. You should turn out to be quite the talker. Let me ask something again. But they are actually thinking about it, so I think there's nothing that is really important right now. So let's talk with this guy. That's the stocky, powerful man in his 30s. That is actually part of the... So he's young enough. And we remember that he's actually... that he's a guy who's also only sometimes around, right? So... What's your opinion on the local bandits? Do they have a representative in the village? Well, that's pretty straightforward, right? The man's face stays the same and he doesn't expose any emotions. Our words should have brought out. His manner stays the same and his gaze is still pretty saucy. Thieves are thieves. What's there to say? They survive, that's it. He spits to the side and looks at us insolently, right in the eye. Do they suspect someone inside the village? Is there a spy around? And why are you interested anyway, comrade, detective? Well, what if I want to join them? Yeah, look. What if the one who's working for the bandits just left the village quietly, making no trouble for you or anyone else? Out of sight, out of mind, as they say. And when you decide you're done with all the bullshit, sleeping on the rocks, stealing dog food and all that stuff, there will be a position available for you in their bandit camp, huh? It's located not too far from here, in the abandoned factory. Well, how do you like that kind of career opportunity? Let's make this perfectly clear. You are the village snitch, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Quiet down, man. Yes, that's me. Although I resent being called a snitch, I'm more of an infiltrator, you know? Got sent here by my group. Anyway, my proposition is still open to you if you're interested. I have a counter-proposal. You pay me and I stay silent about what I just heard. We are lying here, of course. Firstly, because he's a rat. Secondly, because it's the end times. And thirdly, because he's a rat. And doesn't deserve our honesty, right? But otherwise we are of course the good person and we never lie, right? But there are exceptions like this one. Also we get experience for this one. So we have a counter proposal. You pay and we stay silent. Fine, fine, you damn mugger. So much for honor amongst thieves. But what choice do I have here? 50 rubles. I don't have any more. Thanks a bunch. Now you just stay right here. I need to think your proposition over. Just think quick, I'm getting pretty nervous about Kovalev hunting me, so I won't stick around here long. If I see you leave the village, don't expect to find me here when you come back. I'll meet you at the abandoned factory. Sure, just don't leave yet. Just wait for me. Okay, so we found out about the guy. Time to report. And then we also get something, I guess. Before stands the head of the commune, Comrade Kovalev. He's wearing still his old but nicely kept jacket. Looks about 60. Hale and hearty. Back already. Any news about our plight? Indeed, I found your snitch. It's Grishka, the young guy hanging around the village. Kovalev slaps his forehead, shocked. He looks angry but also sheepish, like he just did something stupid. Of course, it was so obvious. The man drifts around here and there, never works for the benefit of the village, and all the time speaks in street jargon. I must be growing blind as well as old. Why, just a few years ago I would have spotted him right from the start. I fear you are getting old, Comrade Kovalev. The head's fierce eyes narrow to slits, but after a moment he sighs resignedly. Yes, you're right. I'm too old and I'm so very tired. Maybe it's time for you to step down as head? Maybe so, but not before I've settled this whole bandit situation. One should never leave important business unfinished. Well, good. Then what are we going to do about it? Kovalev strokes his chin, probably pondering his next step. We calmly await his reply. Finally, having reached a decision, the head claps his hand. Oh, we don't get anything now. We should have asked for the reward, right? Oh. And now we can't. I know. How about my payment? We must dispose of Grishka the snitch. This much is clear to me, but how? I don't want to create a panic. He must be disposed of quietly, unnoticed by anyone. Well, Comrade Kovalev, how about my payment? You did a good job, you know. Learned the whole truth and revealed it promptly, although you probably had reasons not to do so. For your cleverness, a fitting reward. 250 rubles. I'm an honest man and I pay for honest work. Oh, that's good. I wouldn't have it any other way. No one should forgo the truth, even if it costs you personally, even if you lose your health over it, even if you end up with new powerful enemies. No, this could, this could worry him, but yeah, well. Yes, that is true. And how did that old song go? We the people go hand in hand with the truth. Here is a little something extra. You earned it, and thank you again. Okay, cool. Thanks. Anyway, let's get back to our problem. Grishka must be dealt with. He must disappear so that he can never again work for the enemy. Wet work? Well, we would be glad to help with the disappearing. Interesting. I won't ask why, but that is good to hear. But what exactly do you propose? Attacking him in broad daylight? No. That will never work. I don't want to create a panic. The snitch must be dealt with quietly. It must appear as if he simply decided to leave. Beyond the fence, there is an abandoned building. How about you lure him out there and silently, you know, do the deed? A rotten thing to do by my standards, but sometimes a rotten thing is necessary if it means saving our little community from obliteration. I don't know how you will lure him out there, but I grant you total freedom in your methods. After the execution is carried out, return to me. I would like to speak more about our future cooperation. It will be done. I'll lure the snitch into that abandoned house and, well, you know, gotta go. Okay. So we got 250 plus 75 thanks to our argumentation, and now we are at 460 rubles. That's probably a good thing, and we got some more stuff. That's all nice and efficient actually, because we wanted to go back there to our stash anyway, right? Any changes here? The wares? No. Oh, but the empty tin, huh? For 4 rubles. We already get the rebate, so let's buy the tin, cause that is actually relatively rare. I think we never saw many tins around, and we need it to build the The double barrel rifle, right? Everything else is not super urgent right now, and we get a tin if we eat canned meat. But I think we should firstly eat the raw meat, like, or prepare it. Right, so let's go here, and maybe the guy has some vodka on him. So he's standing before us. Listen, you don't have anything against going over to that abandoned building over there, right? The snitch looks at us suspiciously and eyes his surroundings. To gain his trust, we need to trick him somehow. Yeah, that's actually awfully direct. Why would I do that? Listen, pal, 2 of my buddies are looking for a place to stay, just like I am. They are squatting in that abandoned house over there. We should probably pay them a visit. The man calms down a bit and nods. So your buddies are on that abandoned building over there? I know where it is. Yeah. But they're not the trusting sort. If you go there alone, they'll hide. So what I am supposed to do? I'll join you and call them out. Okay, there he goes. The rat. So let's go there. Or did we bring the beer? Okay, let's do that on the way. So I guess we need to... Or maybe we get a beer from the guy. Maybe he has something. Let's go over there. There's actually nothing that we can do here, right? No. It's just someone built the little... I would also like to ask the guy if he can actually lift the stone here, but because he looks strong, right? Everything in place here. Yeah. Okay, looks untouched. That's good. Let's hope no one stole anything from us. Oh, by the way, we've been beaten up already a little bit. But I think it's +5 sequence. With the shovel, we might smack him over the head, right? So let's talk. The man looks around sheepishly and covers from any noise he overhears. Also, he's possibly also not super courageous or something. Oh, what's going on? Death shall be the main course today, and I am the chef. There you go. Eh? Oh. Oh, we dodged. Oh no, he hit us. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice. We stunned him. Very nice. And now we are beating him up. Got 7. And then 1 aim shot in the eyes. Another one in the eyes. In the head. Okay, that was stupid because now we have 2 points that are not used. Oh, and he gets up. Okay, that's not good. Oh no. He's stabbing us. In the head again. And that's that. The battle ends. We gain 60 experience points. Oh, he's got a thief passport. An ace of spades playing card. Under the picture someone has crudely stamped a single word. Crook. And he's got dice. Ah, that was the guy at the fire. And we got the level. Let's push this one. And barter maybe to 50. Or 55 maybe. And then what else? Lock picking. Tinkering to 30. I think we should probably go firstly for relatively even numbers. Or no, actually like the gambling maybe, huh? For 10. Yeah. I think that's fine. Can we move the body? No, we can only look at him, okay. I guess if we were a cannibal, we could also skin him or something. But that would be pretty harsh, right? Oh! Oh, come on! Can't we pick the mushrooms now? Oh no, they are here. Okay, no, that's the toadstool. Okay, it's fine. Oh, there's a rattling there. Okay, then let's go there. And by the way, so now we do have 400 hunger. And we lost 20 health. Let's smack up some rats. But this looks not like a mutated animal or something. Dead. And return, okay, this one. Let's wait for it. Seems to go just for 2 tiles. Okay, that is. Pretty aggressive though. Okay. Oh yeah, so we can skin it. Okay, that's good. Thanks to the knife. I think it's always the toxicity comes from the raw meat. And that's the toadstool. Regular toadstool. The only odd thing about it is that before the war there were no mushrooms in this area. Hallucinating. And a lot of toxic. Yeah, okay. So I think that's fine. So we gained 50 experience for that. That's actually pretty decent. And also we can get something, right? So the discount. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, that's actually the good thing. And then when we buy the alcohol, yeah, now we have to buy the alcohol, I guess. We are not finding anything and no one gives us any alcohol. For this one. Work can wait. I better go to sleep. Oh, that's another person. Before stands a hardy woman with a strict, large-featured face. She has an apron on over her dress. Hello, can I ask you some questions? The woman puts her hands on her hips and nods towards us. Just make it quick. How's life out here? What kind of question is that? Like anywhere else, we work again, and then we work some more. Not unlike anyone else. Maybe even better than some. Around these parts, anyone will say the same. Okay, another question? Yes? Tell me about yourself. Curious, aren't we? I tend to the household. My husband guards the village treasury. What else is there to say? Well, before the war, I had a field and a garden of my very own. Nowadays, I am not much of an entrepreneur. I'm not a young girl anymore, after all. But my love for my work is still there, keeping me going every day. I got your point. Can I ask one more question? Yes. What's new around the village? Okay, I guess. And it's the main problem. If anyone asks, I didn't say it, but I think that our head, Comrade Kovalev, should retire. You could say that he built this village himself, but his age shows more and more with each passing day. Why, just a few years ago Kovalev wanted to build a vineyard, buy some seeds, set up the arbors, but then the project just stopped in its tracks. The woman shakes her head. Either he names a successor or we have an election, but what we have now, it can't last forever. That's what I think anyway. I see. Can I ask another question? Yes? Heard any rumors? I don't trust no rumors, especially those about the radiation that some people love to spread around. Radiation is the enemy, sure, but you need to know your enemy, not make up facts about it like Viktor Pelmeniev from the Gospelins village does. One time he had this story about talking ants. After that he saw a 6-fingered chicken. Those who believe these tall tales will live in fear, but those who will see that the teller is nothing but a mentally ill person will become more sober about this world we live in. Good for them, I say. I see. Okay, well, yes. I think I better go now. Okay. So there's this there. It's a box. Can unlock it, right? Oh, we can actually... Oh, there's milk in there. A bottle with water and nails. Let's grab it and walk away inconspicuously. And what about you? Oh no, he doesn't have any alcohol, of course. Well, though. So I guess... or maybe actually let's talk with the guy first, because now we accomplished the deed, right? Kovalev? Hello? So how did it go? It is done. The head presses his lips together, nods. Without a word, he pulls a fistful of rubles from his inside pocket and hands them to us, never once looking us in the eye. Here. 350 rubles. That's for the job. I thought I'd ask Petya, the lad at the north gate, to do this. He's got a lot of fight in him. I wanted him to look into the traitor's eyes before killing him, just to understand what it's like. Maybe it's for the best, though, that you did it instead of him. 350, maybe a few rubles more. The head silently puts the money in your hands. You silently take it from him. This is all we've got, and to my regret, we cannot barter on this matter, at least not right now. So after the deed is done, how about taking on a little more work? As you can see, we are honest people and we reward honest work. Quite the rarity in the Wastes. I will say this ahead of time. If you agree, I will pay even better next time. I'd even be willing to haggle. You see, what I need done is a very special job. Fine. Of course we do it. Fine. The bandits had their spy in our village. Now I want to have my spy in their camp. Since you've shown yourself to be a very resourceful person, I'm offering the job to you. It will actually be easier for you since you're new here. The bandits already know all of my boys, but you could easily gain their trust and infiltrate their gang. We need one of our men to walk into the lion's den. That sounds actually interesting, but can you be more specific? What is it that I have to do? Just work for them. Do what they ask you to do. Just act like one of them. Just keep me informed of their plans. If I know what those bandits are planning, I might be able to come up with a plan of my own. I agree, it sounds interesting. Great. Now we only need to figure out how to get you into the camp. Did you find anything interesting on the body of the traitor? Just this card. A thief's pass. I heard that the bandits are creating their own official document. Sounds like a terrible idea to me, but on the other hand, I still think like I did in the old life. Criminals now have much less to fear than in the old days. Yes, and that might be just what we need. Try showing this card at the bandit camp's gate. I know for a fact that you may approach without getting shot. Probably. And there's a strong possibility they will think you are one of them. One of their own. Sounds dicey, but I'll do it. Just remember, I expect to get paid handsomely for this. Of course. Don't even worry about that. I've never gone undercover myself, but I understand how difficult it is. You'll be paid well, and the village will be forever grateful. Now let me mark their camp on your map. We give the map to the head, and after some consideration he carefully draws a cross on the spot the bandit camp should be. After reviewing our map one more time, he hands it back to us. There, done. That is where those bastards live. Also, you might need a gun for the job. Check in with the armorer. He'll help you with that. Good luck. I see. I need a little time to think it through, though. Okay, that's actually a good thing. I just wish. Can we actually maybe get something now? There's beer. No. Hey, we don't take kindly to thieves in these parts. Yeah. So maybe in the night or something, but this guy seems to stand there all the time. Oh, and that's the TV, by the way. Can we actually... Can we go there? Is it allowed? Yeah, we can. Oh, this is... Coming to you live, it's Wasteland 24. News, analysis and entertainment on the air with you from Krasnoznameni City. Important information for all who live in the wastes. According to several unconfirmed reports, it seems that until recently dangerous mutants lived among us, vampire toads. There's no easy way to spot a vampire toad in our midst, as the creatures have learned to mimic human form. But there's a way. If anyone criticizes the Chamber of Commerce or mopes around saying life is not better, there is a strong possibility that this person is indeed a vampire toad. Oh, we can understand where this is getting at, right? If you feel even a little suspicious about someone, we advise reaching out to the proper authorities, opening fire on the spot. So that must be a nice society over there, huh? So then, okay, so I guess we are not getting any vodka or beer for that matter. Or maybe actually when people are outside and working, so you are there. Did we check every building? Oh, he's always there, huh? Yeah, and I actually feel a little bad with taking the meat away from this guy. He's already old. Oh yeah, I think there was someone coming in directly, right? Oh yeah. The salt is interesting. Yeah, and oh yeah, and maybe we can do something here now. If the guy is not looking... Oh no, that was this book sign of honor. Oh, that was the cassette collection, right? That was the coffee. That was the soap. I think I saw some alcohol somewhere. People are out in the field, or she's actually sleeping. Taking her after lunch nap. Yeah, it's the end times. Thieving is of course not a good thing. But we are helping these people a lot as well, right? So, there we go. So I guess we indeed need to buy the stuff. I'd like to have a drink. Can I see the menu? So we need one beer. That costs 12 rubles. And the pre-war vodka. Back in the day it was for export and tourists only. Okay. That cost 23 rubles. Yeah, well, and I guess we are just paying with rubles. Because everything else we might use for something. So let's just pay him just like this. And otherwise I think we don't need anything right now, although we might want this here, the duct tape, the electrical tape. Yeah. Lantern battery 3336, Planeta 1, made in the USSR. It's old but can still spit chemicals at the incautious wasteland dweller. Oh wow. Let's get the duct tape for some more rubles. Because we are not getting anything. We are not getting more levels here, I guess. Yeah, it's 1,000, more than 1,600. So here we go. The beer, one beer is ordered. The guy takes the bottle from us and drains half of it in a few loud gulps. He then tucks the bottle under his shirt. Thanks, buddy. You really helped me out. Take this for your trouble. Thanks, just don't get caught. Watch, 3 rubles. It cost us 12. But well, we got 33 experience, right? So... and we made a friend, I guess, right? Hey yourself, how's it going? Right now, everything's great. Glad to see there are still people around who will help a soldier out. God winks at us. Good to hear. Can I ask you some questions? Fine, I'll answer if I can. Heard any good rumors lately? Yeah, the Boy Scout camp. Okay, we already know about that. Okay, see you later then. And then, oh, actually, this is the wrong side of the base of the village. And then we are going to the guy and bring him his vodka. And then after that we are going on a hunt, I would say. So it doesn't look like we get a job to kill off the stuff. And yeah, we get to keep the mushrooms though, so I think that's the main advantage. So you were asking for some liquor, weren't you? Look, I want some pre-war vodka. I don't care if it's cheap or inexpensive. It can even be stronger than vodka, but it's got to be pre-war made. Here's some vodka. We hand the bottle to the fisherman. He quickly takes it from us, quickly checks the label out and puts the bottle into his bag. Hey, that's some good vodka you got. Stuff made for importing, you know. Now it's gonna keep me company and help me loot some radiation if I get unlucky and catch the sickness. Now that you fulfilled your side of the deal, it's my turn. Listen carefully and remember. Let's hear the guy out. The fisherman explains how to field dress the bodies of giant ants, wasps and spiders. We also learn that the favorite foods of the local fishes are ant spit glands, wasp legs and spider brains. Okay. Also, that stuff can be sold. The wastes are home to many fools that like hanging wasp legs in their shacks to show off their hunting skills. It's particularly funny because even common wasps are much more dangerous than those genetic mistakes. But who cares? Any item that costs money is worth selling, right? Wow, thanks for all the knowledge. I better go and think on what I learned here. Oh, and now we gained the ability entomologist. Now we are entomologists. We know how to butcher giant mutants like myrmics, scolias and shalobits into their constituent parts. Now that's great. That is great. And how we will commence this hunt, we will see in the next episode, my dear fellow survivors of the apocalypse. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. I think we are actually also nearing the end of this village here, because yeah, we got the mission to infiltrate the factory gang. And what we will do here now, I think we are just going around the village, then we are hunting down the stuff, collecting what we find, and then we go to our stash, and then we are going to craft some stuff. And then we are leaving everything behind. Oh, and we can do some gambling as well with the guy. Yeah, and then we leave everything behind except for what we need for the road. And that should be fine, right? 400 hunger. Yeah. So we have 20 health points missing. We could go to the doctor again, though. But I think it's, yeah, it's probably not so super dangerous here anyway. And our dodging is working, kind of. So, thanks for watching again. Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. And please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comment section. And then let's continue next time. Cheers and bye-bye.